All right, so in this one, let's talk about what's not to do. Okay, so or niches to avoid, things not to do. Okay, so yeah, why some niches aren't worth your time. So YouTube bans certain types of channels actually, and certain channels can work short term, but you will never build a real long term business, which you should be. Uh, Although there are exceptions. So for example, COVID related channel launched in March 2020 uh, would get insane amount of traffic, right? Obviously, or a war related channel on the same day when the war starts, when it's getting a lot of traffic, etc. Purely hype driven. However, I personally haven't done this, but I know of people who made substantial amounts of money by moving fast and creating these time sensitive channels with enormous short term demand. So, to be clear, there is money to be made if you choose to operate this way, or if you have a team of freelancers who can whip up a channel and a bunch of videos for it in a matter of days, if not hours. So, otherwise, don't bother. I mean, generally speaking, don't bother, but at the same time, I really want you to memorize this concept and really get this inside of your head. Some niches literally cannot be, or it's hard to get monetized. Examples: re-uploading videos of movies and TV shows, fair use, all that just never get encouraged. Like never gets, never have anything to do with movies or like re-uploading TV shows. Like these people, for example, are exception, I guess. But like I don't know if they're monetized for a fact. You see, they have Patreon, so that's probably their source of income. They could have a call to action in their Patreon for like some exclusive content. That's what you could do, by the way. Like you could do that if you really want to do something about Simpsons. Like you could build a channel which is meant to funnel to your community about Simpsons, but their ad revenue is not going to be your main source of income. Okay, because and they're not even creating transformative videos, by the way. They're just like straight up uploading Simpsons. Okay, so definitely they're not going to be monetized. Also, be careful with music. What not to do. It's not necessarily a niche to avoid. It's just what not to do is don't re-upload music. First of all, don't create like a lyrics channel because you're just gonna be building it upon like someone's music, right? So also don't use copyrighted music. You don't want to get a copyright claim. In fact, one of my best performing videos that like half a year ago, basically at the time, this was my most successful video. It did like 250,000 views, and I had to take it down because of a copyright claim because of a song. So, or I was risking to get a strike. So I had to take it down. It really sucked, and it really hurt the trajectory growth of my channel. So keep that in mind. If you also want to use a royalty-free music provider, the one I use, the link is right here to Epidemic Sound. With my link, you can try it out for free for 7 days. So try it out, and that's what I use literally. So there you go. Now the next two things I recommend you to stay away from is kids channels, because if you don't know what you're doing, you can actually get yourself in legal trouble. And like there's money to be made in kids niche. I'm doing kids niche with Roblox channel, for example, but you just have to be knowing what you're doing. And as a beginner, you're naturally not knowing, you're not gonna know what to do as a beginner or how to move correctly. So a kids channel is not your first channel by any means. Okay, so don't even think about it. You could in the future when you become experienced, not at the start. Okay, so and finally, don't use AI voiceovers that do not have commercial license. Okay, so I use 11 Labs in my videos. I have their commercial license, or I just pay for it and it just gives you the commercial license automatically. But yeah, anything free, don't use it because you just can get demonetized. Okay, avoid this.